everybody? What's happening? Oh, what's going on YouTube, man? It's your boy Trapvision 3D, and this is Ladybug Monster. Okay, so I want to say Happy Mother's Day to all of the mothers out there. And today we may not be on as long as normal, but we'll talk about a couple things here. I'm gonna go through a couple things, man, and I actually got some stuff that I'm gonna showcase to you guys here in a minute. And my watch of the day is actually switching, so I actually wore this today to church, which is Zanea. Hey, hold on to that. Here, I'm gonna give you. We gonna switch. Here, you take this one and give me that one. Thank you. All right, so I'm switching back over to long jeans, which the Derby was this past week. And yeah, baby, when you get big enough, you'll have your own watch. I promise. I promise you that. All right, so man, so if you saw the thumbnail and stuff like that, today we're gonna be talking about it's just like some lifestyle stuff, man. I was in a live earlier today. No, you can't take it off my wrist. I was in a live earlier today. Fats and Trey, and they cruise. They are cruisers. So a number of you guys have been on their channel already, man. So they had a gang of people over there. They had PBT, they had Meet and Jeffrey Angels, a whole bunch of other people. I want to say I think I seen Vince yours in there too. But I was looking on. It was yesterday morning when I got up. What was it? Fox News. What's up, Skylar? Fox News was reporting that cruises have gone up, seriously gone up, right? A lot of people have been cruising. So I want to talk about that real quick. You know what I'm saying? Going on a cruise, because we have a cruise coming up in November 3rd. So, and I think the deadline to pay on this cruise or to get in on this cruise is, I believe it's August. But I will give you updates. Just wanted to like reiterate it because we talked about it. I believe I announced it in December of last year. Oh, here you go, kicking stuff. Yo, what's up, Rob? I have my assistant here with me today. And she has my Zanea timepiece. She's been fascinated with my watches since she's been a youngin. I mean, she's still a youngin, but girl. Uh-oh, you hurt your foot? And what you gonna say? And what else? You out of here? Yeah. No? What you see, another watch? Okay, get you one. Get you one. I got a bunch of watches over here. Oh, you looking for the... Okay, she saw the hype button. All right, hold on, baby. Say hello to everybody. Look, you got Scott, you got Rob, and you got Skylar. And then there's a bunch of people. It's the worst button I could have gave today. Okay. Turn it off. Big girl. Good girl. No, turn it off. Thank you. Thank you. And for those that don't know, this is my grandbaby. Not a baby. Because I'm like, hey, Trap with it. Here, go over there. Go sit in your chair. Bye-bye. You upset? I'm sorry. She's mad. So, yeah, anyway, man, the cruise, man, and what I'm going to share with you guys is it's nothing really special that you have to bring on a cruise, but I will tell you, if nothing else, of course, bring your essentials like your first aid kits and stuff like that. You can get those at the Dollar Tree or Dollar General. I will recommend that you put because if you get a Band-Aid or if you cut yourself and you get a Band-Aid off the cruise, oh yeah, it's expensive. I think it's like, was it $20 for like a Band-Aid to get, if you get the medical attention and stuff like that, yeah. it's expensive, right? So first aid kit, but just for you enjoying yourself on a daily basis, get you some comfortable shoes. And for those people that like you wearing Jordans and stuff like that, I'm gonna tell you the Jordan that you don't want to wear are ones, mids, no go. That's a no go. If you, because I brought a pair of ones with me, if you're a Jordan fan, right? Even if you're an Adidas fan, if you got flat feet, Adidas are not like extremely uncomfortable, but when you think about it, you're walking miles on this ship. It don't seem like it, but you're walking miles because there's so many different things you can go, so many different things you can do on a cruise ship, and you don't want to do that. So, my first, the shoe that I just told you, I recommended you not mess with. I actually got a pair. And I'm gonna show you guys. These are Jordan ones. You know what I'm saying? And I got these. I've had them for about what, a week and a half, something like that. But they are the Jordan 1 lows. I picked up black and yellow. I got this for a yellow night on a cruise because it's an Invicta based cruise. So I wanted to go with the yellow. And yeah, you see that whole sole is dope. Now, I got another pair of ones that I'm going to showcase to you guys next week. That gets his own video because I am completely surprised by what Nike did with these Jordans. You hear my grandbaby in the background? Oh yeah, man, these things, whew, I mess with them heavy. My favorite silhouette of Jordans. Favorite silhouette. But one thing I will always recommend to anybody is there's these things called force fields that you can put, force shields that you can put in your shoe to keep the, like, from bending and getting that crease in your Jordans. But see me, I'm old school. I'm an older guy now, and I always go for the Jordan 1s, or try to go for the Jordan 1s that have the material to where that's not it doesn't matter. You know, either got that premium leather that's real bendable, it's real soft, or like a cloth type material right there on the toe box. Because yeah, I wear the mess out my Jordan 1s. I got, guess who's back? Thank you. Mercy. So what's up, House of X, Godfather, and everybody else? I wasn't going to go live. Honestly, I had said yesterday I was gonna leave this alone because it's Mother's Day. But I was really inspired to come live. One, to just talk about the cruise. Two, there's events coming up. You know, I would like to see some people. If you guys are local to Indianapolis or Kokomo, there's an event Kokomo that's coming up. So I don't know who all is watching. That's in the, like, within an hour of where I am. So if you're in Chicago, I would say come to Kokomo June 8th. If you're closer to Indianapolis, I would say come to Maury Jewelers. Matter of fact, go to Maury Jewelers and register for, I don't know if they have any more slots left, but I know that they had opened up 100 slots for customers to come in to actually look and talk with Watch Time, a magazine out of New York, a publication. So yeah, I'm on grandpa duty, so I got her watching Madagascar 2, which we were enjoying before I went live. She's hyping up the stream. Yeah, most definitely, most definitely. But here's the other part about this live stream that I want to cover is, a lot of times, you know, we talk about upcoming watches, we talk about events, we talk about all these different things, but I got some news today from another watch collector, man, and when he's ready to put the information out, I'll let him do it. But we have a brother in arms. Hey, baby. We have a brother in arms that lost a loved one, very close loved one to him on Mother's Day. And I got the text message this morning, and my heart goes out to my brother. And when he's ready to announce or put that out, I'll do. No, thank you. Thank you very much. She was moved. Did y'all see the light move? She grabbed it. Yeah, man, and that's it was rough, man, because we've actually had a number of watch collectors that I respected and love over the years of me being here uh, pass away. I remember coming from an event out in Pennsylvania. It was a military event. Invicta Vets had hosted an Invicta event, and on the way back, we got news that a dear friend, brother in arms, had died. And I want to say 2 weeks after that, another YouTuber that I had so much respect for, she passed away just out the blue, man. She was sick, thought it was COVID, but like it wasn't, and that was a rough blow, man. So yeah, with all of us talking about watches, shoes, trips, and events and stuff like that, do want to take some time, really this time, just to say, hey, you know what? Um, Life is happening. Life is lifing right now, and there's people even on Mother's Day. Man, can you imagine losing? And this was a child that passed away today, right on Mother's Day, a child, and like my heart was broke just thinking about the mother that had, what I'm saying, like your child passed away on the day where we celebrating what I'm saying, the mothers. And I'm like, it's just as hard as a good friend of ours here lost her son on Christmas. And he was my friend, what I'm saying? And he lost his brother 11 years prior, what I'm saying? So it's like, it's rough going through this stuff, man. Yeah, man, it's a ugly situation, and I would love to just say, hey, every live stream or every video we do, what I'm saying, we talk about that, but I don't think like it's talked about enough. Life is rough. I actually listened to. I don't agree to this one content creator, how he produced his videos. However, he spoke his truth, right? He got on here, and I think he's even canceling his YouTube video because this person been on for a while and didn't receive um, the I guess subscribers that he assumed he would get. I just listened to Fats and Trey talk about that. They reached 800, a milestone of 800 subscribers today. I was on the live stream, right? And we were talking and stuff like that. And I was like, it was great, but they also stated like, hey, this is hard. YouTube is hard. I was listening to TGV. Some called it clickbait. And if you don't know who TGV is, Urban Gentry, he's been on the platform for 10 years, I believe he said. Yeah, because it hit like his 10-year anniversary was a few days ago. He dropped a video, and he literally said a lot in that video. If you want to go and check it out for yourself, he said a lot. But I was looking at the comment section, and there were people had a lot to say, and then I went on, there was a message, or somebody put a thread on Watch Crunch about their favorite. And shout out to my man Simon, man, Space G95, and I believe the title was like YouTubers that you guys like or your favorite YouTuber. And Simon Space G95 put me down in there, man. Hey, just telling about, hey, this is a channel I really enjoy. I got an email today that got me I was so hyped. I was at church, man, and I had looked, seen my email hit. And I love like reading that stuff, man. Victor Showcase, welcome in. Scott, everybody, welcome in. Every day above ground is a blessing. Skylar, you're right. Cliff, life isn't fair and never will be. You just got to make it the best you can. Yes, it is. And so in a roundabout way, what I wanted to say today on this live stream is life is hard, and none of this stuff even, what I'm saying, it makes no sense sometimes. And being on YouTube as long as I've been, I definitely want to grow and be better than I was yesterday, or what I was yesteryear. um and I also look at the opportunities people get and they pop. Some people are in just it just happens, you know what I'm saying? They have somebody they talk to or somebody that's already established and then YouTube pops off, man. But I just want to encourage any YouTuber that's watching this right now or somebody that's thinking about doing YouTube. You have to consider like there's so many different angles and ways that you can do this, right? There's so much advice. There's so many quote unquote gurus about YouTube that tell you your thumbnails is it, or they tell you that the title is everything and you want to do this. And there's things that you can do as a YouTuber in your algorithm and making sure, like looking at your videos that are popping. You want to replicate that, you know what I'm saying? I mean, shoot, they did. Like, you think about it like this: Star Wars didn't stop at the first one. That was a hit. Then two, and then three, and then they started doing the Phantom Menace, and they start in all this other stuff. And you pick and choose which one of your Star Wars movies are your favorites. If not, all of them are great. Just depending whoever you are. But the point I'm making is, this is a grind. But I hope you remember your why. That is the biggest thing, man. Like, I don't care who you listen to. I don't care if you listen to Think Media. Think Media, they say some good stuff, man. They have these master classes that you could take. And you may not want to invest your money in that. You may want to. I don't know. I don't have the answers for you. All I can tell you is, since I've been doing this, regardless if I got 1,000, 100, 200, 2 subscribers, or 2,200, I have a number of you guys that have reached out to me personally, and we have affected each other's lives at the end of the day. And that's all that matters to me. It didn't, and that always mattered to me, even though you still, as a YouTuber, you still want to see success. Skylar, I saw your video. I think it was 17 minutes. I watched that video. I don't think I commented on it, but you were talking about the direction of your channel, right? And what you want to do, your goals, right? I like that. And the fact that, regardless of me being on as long as I have, I'm always learning something new. I'm always coming across stuff. And the one thing that I can, the promise that I can make is, I promise to show up when I do, every time. And yeah, personal problems, I got them all the time. I'm a caregiver, you know what I'm saying? So I have to deal with a lot of stuff. And there's a lot that comes with that. A lot. It is a stressful thing, but I get to fall back and enjoy this hobby that we have. I get to enjoy you guys as a whole, man. But like today, it's sort of a bittersweet, because I have my grandchild here today. But at the same time, I know I got a brethren that's hurting right now. Heart's broken. Heart's broken. And I can tell you, last year, all of the money that I have donated through this channel, everybody that became members on this channel, I have taken that money and put it towards the betterment of other people. I've given to cancer research. I've given to suicide prevention. I've given money to help pay rent. You know what I'm saying? I don't care what it is. If you need help, I'll do it, because watches, which I love, and you guys love them too. You enjoy. I'm pretty sure some of you guys have bought a couple of them in the past week. Though that's all enjoyable, but life still goes on, right? And man, I just, you know what I'm saying, I just want to play my part on this channel. I want to play my part. I'm playing my part in life, right? And that's one of my promises, man. I'm gonna show up every time. I'm gonna show up. I'm gonna do my thing. You didn't give me any. You didn't need any, Godfather. You the Godfather, bro. You got a cheat code in life. That'd be an insult for me to try to give you anything. You like the man with everything. The only thing I think I can give you is gratitude and praise, bro. Unless you want me to order you that thing off of Amazon. Oh my gosh. I got your address. Whoo, my goodness, man. Oh my gosh. Yeah, that is Godfather. That is 100%, 100%, man. So at the end of the day, um, hold on one minute. I think I'm about to get interrupted by. No, she's good. She's good. What up, though, my man? Fats. I was just talking about you earlier, man. What is this? Yeah, I was just talking about you earlier, bro. You and Trey, you had a great show, man. A great showing. And I saw that Watch You show, man. Whoo, that Russian diver was really nice. And I do highly recommend that all of you guys that are listening right now, checking it out on replay. You want to just like some fun, you want some information about cruising if you've never cruised before, man, let's go over to Fashion Trade, man. Like, that's a channel. Check it out. You like it, subscribe, be a part of the conversation, man, because they be having so many people in their channel, in their chat, genuine folks, man. Yeah, PBT in there, like I said earlier, man. And then like Meet and I, they were in there as well. These are channels that I rock with. These are people that I rock with. I'm not gonna say just channels. These are people that I rock with. Let's put it to you like that. And I don't like to be that one that be like, hey man, go check this channel out. Hey, go check this channel out. Go check this channel out. If I say it, these people, I either have a relationship with these people, or I think it's something worth your time. Because man, like, some people got some great stuff going on, and I really like. I could sit up and watch Fast and Trey. I was actually trying to take a nap when they were on, and me and grandbaby over here, I had her in my lap while she was watching TV, and I'm dozing off, and I got Fats and Trey in my ear. I was gone. I had dropped the phone out my hand and everything. Man, but yes, man, getting back to uh us you know what I'm saying. So today this live really is just, like, hey, let's think. I said this leaving my live yesterday, and I remember saying it, like, oh, we just gonna have the Mother Day off. I'm not going to interfere with Mother's Day today, but I felt it necessary just to say, like, we do have a member, and I'll reach out to him, because I really don't want to put his information out there like that, but I did get that text message that we lost a member, a family member, within the ranks of our armed force buddies when it comes to watches. Not so much the military, but you know what I'm saying, brothers in arms. And what up, Leo? And that is, man, it all started with a watch, with this channel, with you guys, with everything else, and it will continue to grow, and we'll continue to have genuine conversations. We'll continue to do our thing. And I think I had got off on a tangent, but I wanted to say this. I just want to point this out. As a content creator, numbers are important, but your people that are watching you are way more important. Way more, man. And I can't speak for any large channel because it is a business for them, and they do get paid for what they do. And I'm not going to act like I haven't got paid off of YouTube. I have received money through YouTube many times before, regardless. I don't care if it was $1. Like, if you make money off of this platform, it's a business. But keep in mind, depending on your content, if you are one of those that's approaching YouTube as a business, but you like really showcase the love of the people that's supporting you, do not forget that these people have invested. They have sweat equity with you watching. So they believe in you, they trust you, even your haters, even the people that despise you, the people that have taken your name and drug it through the mud. You have to take that. I mean, that helps you develop thick skin, but you got to think, why are they saying that, man? Got to be something about you. So you have to, as much as you want to snap back, that's not what you're there for, honestly. Because if you got 100 people watching you and 15 of those people are bad apples, oh well. If 25 of those people are bad apples, You got to keep it moving, man, because there's some people that really need your help, man. Or really they focus in on what you say, they focus in on your your demeanor, man, your body, your essence, everything. They just feed off of that stuff, man. So I'm just saying, don't give up on the people that are really tuning into you because they enjoy you. They could probably care less about what your thumbnail. Shoot, I'd have had a bunch of people say, "Oh, Trap's live." Boop, they come straight in there. They ain't even look at the thumbnail. Not have said, "I spent 30 minutes trying to get this thumbnail together," or I had one day I couldn't figure out what I wanted to do. Man, I sat here for about an hour trying to figure out a thumbnail. Like, man, how can now? I just I plug and play, man. I don't know. I'm not about to go through all that. I am a bad apple. You know what, Leo? Today, yeah, I'll take that. I'll take that. I'll be a bad apple today. You know what I'm saying? So, um, for those that just missed it, I want to showcase these shoes. So if you did see the thumbnail, I want you thinking like, hey, Trap is clickbait. I do have shoes. I got these from JD Sports. Yeah, JD Sports. And which was like what, Finish Line before? But anyway, these were on sale for $100. They were $99, and I grabbed them. I will show. I have another pair of ones that I want to show you guys that I think are way better than these. I'm talking about way better, but you have to see. Like that'll come next week, and yeah, we'll make it shake. But I think these are really dope. So check that out. All yellow. You know what I'm saying? Really dope. Really dope shoe. It's a really, really dope shoe. I am a one fanatic. So, and one the other thing too that I like what they do, because I remember like I don't recommend Jordan 1 mids with anybody with flat feet, or you got your feet is irregular. Or like, no, I do not recommend like those shoes hurt. And I got like 4 pair of mids back there just for show, man. I'll take them on a cruise with me to take pictures in, man. Yeah, so when you see me like, yo, Trap, I thought you said you don't wear Jordan 1s on cruises. Technically, I do. I bring them out for pictures for the outfit I got on, right? I go back to the room, put them back in the box. You'll never see me walking around on those things for a long period of time. Are you crazy? Jordan's hurt. Jordan 1s, that is. Like, I meant like 3s. I can walk around in 3s. No problem. My Jordan 6s, I can walk around. No problem. 11 lows. 11 lows. They're good to just, again, take pictures in, and I'm out them junks. I can't do it. I can't do it, man. So, all of my cruisers, we were talking about essentials, comfortable shoes, some Skechers, right? Um, and I think any running shoe, really. Nike's got running shoes and stuff like that. There's some running shoes. I'll be showing you guys some shoes that I would recommend for the cruise, because I got some news about our cruise that we're going on November 3rd through the 10th, I believe it is. And I was listening to Fast and Trade. They were saying that it's like a Rock the Bells tour or cruise or whatever. I would love to go on that, but it's at the same, it's around the same time. Now, what would you wear? And I'm just gonna ask you this, like all you guys that are rocking watches, man, like what is your ideal watch to go on a cruise with? Because I have a couple of watches I will tell you I think are super fire to wear on a cruise. And it won't even, it's like you won't, let's say for instance you haven't booked a cruise yet and you want to go on that cruise. And I know it's an Invicta based cruise, but what if let's just say for the sake of saying that you say, hey Trap, I really want to go on that cruise, but do I have to wear an Invicta watch? Because I don't have any Invicta watches. I want to go on a cruise. And I would say go on a cruise. I mean, you don't have to own an Invicta watch to be a part of that. I mean, it works out. You know what I'm saying? If you have some Invicta watches, but It's not a must have. You got to have an Invicta timepiece to go on this cruise. You know what I'm saying? I went like the first cruise I went on. This dude had a G-Shock. He said, "Bro, I ain't never heard of Invicta. All I know is the cruise is cheap, and I joined on, and I just enjoy y'all energy." That's what he told me. Yeah, while he was smoking a cigar, nautical themed. No king but Christ. Okay. Oh, I like that name. I wore this on the Meet Na cruise last year, and I'm gonna tell you something. That red strap, I had the shoes, everything to match it, man. Now this has abalone shell. When that sunlight hit this dial, you talking about nuts. Now, even though this is an Invicta cruise I'm going on, I'm bringing this with me. That piece right here, that Citizen, that's coming on there with me. I'll have a different strap too. I'm actually getting a bracelet for this watch and some sailcloth. I'm going to get that. I'll have the sailcloth with me um, out there. I think this is, I mean, like, can y'all see? It got that ocean look anyway. And this was the watch that I actually wore on the Meet Na cruise. Again, another watch that like sunlight, direct sunlight on your watches is so crazy. And you know what I love doing is going out on the like the ship, right? And then when you come back in to the ship and go back to your room, look down at your wrist before your light cut on. I mean, that thing is lit up like New York, man. Oh my gosh. So this is a San Martin. This is San Martin. Now for my Invicta heads, uh I know my wife. I just deboed it. She left this watch just sitting out, so I took it. So this right here is they no longer have a sponsorship with this guy or contract or whatever they had, whatever deal they had. Um, this is the artist series, and this is Brito. Actually, this is a Brito watch. I literally in 2020 I watched Brito literally perform his art right there with a marker like a Sharpie, man. Like his lines are so sharp as you can see. I was watching him just like go through the striations and stuff like that, and he created art right there on the Lido deck. I thought was so dope. But this watch right here is a Man of War, and if you see, it has sort of that Panerai style because it is. It's cushioned cased. It's a larger watch. This one has an NH38 in it, which I don't even know what that secondary complication is. I know it has the open heart, but I don't even know what that secondary complication is. I do know that this watch is phenomenal and would be amazing on a cruise. Depending, like you got the right outfit, but like, dude, come on, man. Oh, you said you want to send that to me. The red one is nice. Oh, you talking about the red one? It's crazy. I can see if they even got any more, bro. So, deep blue, deep blue. And I don't, like if you're going on a cruise, I don't want you going out spending a bunch of money trying to get stuff, man. Or maybe you guys are you want to meet us down, because a bunch of us gonna be in Miami before we hit the cruise. We're going to the Invicta Hub, so we'll have the full itinerary. I will launch that itinerary as soon as I get everything uploaded and stuff. I'll show you guys or talk to you guys about it. You guys will know what I know, and I would love to meet some of you guys down in Florida. I would love for some of you guys to get on this cruise. Let me know if you want information, man. I can get you the information. Hit me up on Instagram or hit my line, my email. Hit my email. So yeah, those just a few watches that I think will be phenomenal. I said I wasn't gonna take a lot of watches with me on this cruise, man, but I'm getting in the water, so I gotta take this with me. This Citizen gotta go. I have to go, and I have to document it, man. So here's the deal, man. Is me being a YouTuber that showcase watches and stuff like that, talk about new stuff that's coming out, different events, cruises, shoes. Man, come on, man. I have to document this, man. I'm gonna be down like in Miami, and of course they got swimming pools everywhere. But I'm getting in the water, And I gotta take these watches, man. I'm taking these watches with me, man. I have to, man. I got the little bag that you strap, you know what I'm saying, a little single strap backpack, and I'm gonna just have a few watches up in that thing. I'm going to modify it so they could just put these in there where they're not just up against each other. So yeah, I'm gonna sew some pockets in that thing just for my watches. But yeah, man, I highly recommend. And anybody that's going to cruise, I've never been on a Virgin cruise yet. So that's one that I'm going to get on. Oh, and I know it's, man, I've shown so many watches on this channel, but I don't know if you guys remember when I showed this. I bought this watch sort of like it was a joke. What do you call that? A spoof or whatever. I did that video because I know so many people was like, oh, they hated the actual Rolex version of this, but this is a direct copy from, what's that called? Acnite, Acnite, Ignite, and I haven't sized it yet. It still got plastic on it, man. I'm probably more than likely going to do a giveaway for this watch at some point. And I think, you know what? I think that's going to be coming up here this week, because this week I will be doing, it's Armed Forces Week. So tomorrow, starting tomorrow, I will be showcasing all of my military style watches, all of my army inspired watches. And these are watches that military men and women wore into battle. And I actually have a few in my collection that was worn during Vietnam. That, not this particular piece, but like that style was worn in Vietnam. And the company was real big. So Hamilton was being issued to U.S. troops back in World War II. And I have a number of Hamilton pieces in my collection. And I even got this one where people don't even know. This is a Sagamon timepiece. What's going on? Yo, Joe was in the building. I am going to wear, this may be my tomorrow watch. And I actually got this from a YouTuber. And follow me on Instagram, you'll know which YouTuber actually gave me this watch. If you was on the Instagram 3 months ago, you know who actually sent me this watch. And I can't wait. I haven't worn it yet. I haven't put it on. I changed the battery in it. And yeah, so I'm gonna show you. You see that? So this is going to be, that's important right there. You see that? June 6, 1944. This is a very important watch. It has, and this one has a small seconds at the 6 o'clock. Quartz timepiece. Amazing timepiece, man. Heritage of the military. Anybody that makes a watch, hey girl. Ooh. So yeah, anybody that makes a watch for military, I am all for it. I'm all over that. I'm all over that. Joining in between periods of the Bruins game. I appreciate it, bro. I appreciate it. I hope you'll be able to join in with us tomorrow over on Instagram, showcasing your military style watches. So I will be on Instagram. Anybody that's following me on Instagram, I'm going in. Vic will be showcasing his watches, and I know there's some other people that want to join in. At the end of the week, though, Friday. Oh, I think I told you guys this. Flederman Von Rees Watch Company donated a watch to the channel, which I greatly appreciate him for doing that. He donated a watch in for the channel, so we will host a raffle at the end of the week, right? And I'll start Friday. I will be showcasing a Luminox timepiece. It's a military timepiece. Starting bids will be $15, and the money that I raise for this watch, all the proceeds will go to helping veterans and the families of veterans that commit suicide. But we do have programs in place here that's helping vets just cope with life. I've sat in on a number of these conversations at VA hospital locally to me, and me being a product of that, being in these conversations, having to have mental health be a part of my daily life. That, and I don't shy away from that. I do not shy away. If you just learning about who I am, I did 16 years in the military up until I got hurt. I got medically discharged in 2015, and from there, I've just been dealing with the injuries that I suffered. I had 2 deployments, um, and it's not been easy. It's not been easy. But I make no excuses. I used to tell my son when he was younger, I said, man, you take your handicaps, man, and not ignore them, man, but don't use them as crutches. I mean, because there's a lot of things, not a lot, I got a few things that hinder me on a regular basis, right? And nothing's worse than having your mental just like affected by the stuff you've gone through, like dreams and stuff like that. Your behaviors change because of fear and all. It's a lot of stuff. Being frustrated because well, I would say this: fear. I mean, not fear, but anger isn't my first emotion. It's not most people. It's not your first emotion. You actually feel. You may feel scared at first, and then anger comes behind it as a support to that first original feeling that you had. So Vic has a hockey game tomorrow night. Yeah. So yeah, man. I hope you guys are able to join us this upcoming Friday. Share it out. Tell a friend. Let these people know. I'm gonna have some people here locally that's going to they're joining in. They want it like buy-in is $15. My cash app will be up. And I'm looking forward to this. I am so excited about this because I look at it's something about doing stuff for people, man. When you do stuff, man, like in veterans, man, like even if you get like I remember I did some community work here in my city, and we had some homeless vets come in and just feeding them, man, dude, just feed them, man, and they got this mindset already, that pride, they like, you know what I'm saying, they got a pride to them, but like they've been broken. And when you're talking and when I announced it, I'm like, what's going on, battle? And that catch their attention. They was like, where'd you serve? And I tell them, and then we having a conversation. Man, I even had guys we talking, man, the tears start flowing, man. Bro, look, I remember one soldier, man, a vet, was talking, man, and he had told me, he's like, oh man, it's a really nice watch. I said, now, mental note, and we're talking, blah, blah, blah. We going through, and at the end of the conversation, I was like, you like this watch? He said, yeah, man, it's cool, man. He was like, man, I used to have some nice watches. Man, I took that watch off, gave it to him. He was like, no, I can't take this. I said, bro, I'm an Invicta collector, man. I got like 1,000 watches at the crib, man. Got 1,000 watches at the crib. So, man, say less, bro. Say less. And every once in a while, I see this brother, man. He's doing better for himself, man. And he looks at me. We get a nod, man, because I don't want people to mention. Like, if I do something for you, you ain't got to mention it, man. I just want you to do better. I want your life to pan out because I know how hard it is. You know what I mean? So that's where I am. And I think right now, honestly, I'm not even going to get to the hour. I was going to talk for an hour, but I'm going to stop right there. I want to say this to all of the mothers, the husbands, if you're watching this right now, tell your wife that you got kids with, or if you're a blended family, right? Even if you have adopted children, happy Mother's Day. Thank you for taking the time to raise your children. And I don't care how imperfect it is, if you're in a life right now and you think you're making a mess of it, hey, I appreciate you. I applaud you right now. You are worth being celebrated, man. You know what I'm saying? I don't care. I literally, maybe was it 2 or 3 hours ago, spent time with, I had my mother with me and my wife, and the kids were out and they were just having conversations back and forth, some crazy conversations, but like, she did a great job with the boys, and my mom did the best she could with me. Like somebody called me a bad apple earlier. Yes, I am a bad apple, but she did her due, and I appreciate what she did for me. So I want to celebrate and honor all of the mothers in your perfection, in perfection, your superhero, your what's a lady heroine? I'm gonna just call you a hero because we're in that culture where like when you say, well, I'm not a lady, I'm whatever. You know what I'm saying. I don't nobody come in for me over here because we mostly talk watches, man. So don't. Well, you're not correct with your terminology. Yeah, I've been guilty of a number of things. So anyway, with that being said, all of the moms, man, big hugs. All of the Invicta collectors that's in the chat, all of the watch collectors as a whole. Thank you guys for supporting the channel, man. You guys, if it wasn't for you, I wouldn't have anybody to talk to on here. I wouldn't have no interaction. Because I can look at that thing like, oh man, there's 0 people in here. I'm just talking to myself. I'm practicing, I guess. So I greatly appreciate. You said you be like, okay. So Ripsaw Joe goes from Yojo to Lady Jane. So there you go. Hey, I want to say enjoy your watches because I'm enjoying this one so much. Be thankful that you have the ability to do that stuff, even if you bought a Casio or a Timex. Be thankful, be grateful, man. Don't take life for granted, and don't take this watch stuff so serious, man. Like some of y'all, man. Shame on you for shaming people, man. Stop that, man. Get yourself together, man. If you can't, man, go to your mutual corner, man, and stay out of them people's faces, man, insulting folks about their watches. What's wrong with y'all? Get yourself together. Man, that's crazy. So anyway, I have nothing but love and respect for all you guys for watching. Thank you so much. All you guys that are watching this on your TVs right now, man. Thank you so much, man. Flossing, I salute you. Invicta 757, I salute you. Invicta Horlicks. Happy birthday, Mr. Ponte. You'll believe it. I said happy birthday yesterday. You know what I'm saying? Club Invicta, all the Invicta channels that's out there, all of the watch channels, Skylar Santana, all of you guys, man, and all of the wrist shots. Yo, Joe, all of my members. Y'all rock, man. Y'all are the real MVPs. Thank you guys so much. Not to say that the rest of you guys aren't anything, because I love all of you guys. Okay? Nobody's left out. So, with that being said, you all be blessed.